Car rental system is an online system or web-based system for a company that manage and rent out cars. Our group will be building the rental system using the database management system, or in short DBMS. This system will help the company management to store, retrieve and run queries on data for car rental. This car rental system will allow the company to make the service convenient and productive to the public, customer and also online internet, and help to keep accounts for the service. In this case, a car rental companies want to keep track of all their employees, customer information, booking details, customer bill, and all the car information that they use as a car rental. The car rental companies will have many types of car that is available to rent, and there will be information about the car such as their registration number, model name, model year, the color of the car, and the which category of the car. Each of the car will belong to a particular car category, and the car category will have the info of the category name, number of luggage, number of person, cost per day, and late fee per hour. Based on the car category, a list of cars that is available to rent will be shown along with the available date and time. When the car is returned, after it has been rent out, a bill for the payment will be produced. The bill will give the information such as the bill ID, date of the bill, total amount, tax amount, total late fee, and booking ID. The customers will need to make a booking before they rent a car from the car rental company. The details that will be in the booking document is booking ID, from date time, return date time, amount booking status, actual return date time, register number, and customer's driving license number. For the information that needs to be given from the customer is their driving license number, first name, last name, phone number, email ID, state name, and employee ID. There will also be the company employees that will handle customers' booking process for rental car. Each of the employee has their own information within the company, such as employee ID, employee name, position, salary, and gender.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To Madam, my name is Kasrul Izamul Yusuf. My matric number is 278446. Today I will present about part B, which is relationship between table or foreign key. Okay, I will skip the part in this table. Okay, as we can see in this table, we got 6 table. Then for car category, category didn't have foreign key, but the primary key for car category is category name. And then for car table, the primary key for car table is register number, and the foreign key for table car is category name. This category name is we take from car category table. Then for booking table, we have 2 foreign key, which is register number we take from car table, and then the second one is driving license number. We took it from customer table, and the primary key for booking table is booking ID. And then for billing detail, billing table, the primary key is billing ID, and foreign key for billing table is booking ID, which is we reference it to booking table, booking ID. And then the final is customer. For customer table, the primary key is driving license number, and foreign key employee ID with reference from employee table, and entity is employee ID. And then last one is employee table. For employee table, the primary key is employee ID, and employee table didn't have foreign key. Then I will go to the part C, which is create table queries for a table. In this project, we create 6 tables, which is car category, car table, customer table, table booking detail, book table billing detail, table employee. Each of these table we put some of entity, some got 5 entity, and some got we put 8. And then as you can see, the entity from for category table is category name, which is the primary key for the category. And then the entity is number of luggage, number of person, cost per day, late fee per hour. And then for table car is car register number, which is the primary key for car table. Then model name, make, make. Then model year, color, car category name, foreign, yes. And then for table customer, driving license number, which is the primary key for customer table. We put first name, last name, phone number, email ID, state name, and then for booking detail, we put booking ID, which is the primary key for the booking details table. Then we put from date, time, and then return date, time, amount, booking status, register number, driving license, actual return time. Then for billing detail is bill ID, which is primary key for billing detail. Then we put bill date, bill status, amount, total amount, decimal, total amount, tax amount, booking ID, and total late fee. And lastly is for table employee, we put the entity for table employee is employee ID, which is primary key, and employee name, position, salary, gender, that's all. And then I will go to the author. Okay. For author, the way how we alter is before we put state name in the table of customer, but we drop the state name in the customer table using this auto table customer drop column state name. So we remove state name, and then after we continue this, then state name dictate in is not in the table anymore. And then insert data. For insert data, we put minimum, maximum 10 data for each table. This is the table. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Good day to madam. My name is Nisana Perempuan England, and my metric number is 281866. And now I will continue the presentation for queries, which my groupmate explained, I will start with update any data, and I choose to update data in employee table, and I choose to update employee ID. Employee name and gender, which where employee ID is SE201. As we can see for the before, SE201 is for employee name is Haziq and gender is M. And after we update the data, SE201, employee name changed to Nisa and gender is F. And next is for create. Now I will explain for create 5 views. For the first one is booking bill, which I choose to take data from table booking details and billing details. The data that I choose is bill ID, which I take from table bill detail, amount from table booking detail, and register number from table booking details. And after we execute and we call select from booking bills, this is the output. And the next one for the views for car booking, I choose to take data from the table car and booking detail. The data that I take is booking ID, amount, car category, and color. And after the execute, this was the output. And the next one I will explain for drop any view. For drop any view, I choose to drop view from bookings to, and when execute, it's success. And when I call back for the views, it's invalid object name booking to. And for the create 5 subquery, the first one is I take from table car category, which choose cost per day is more than 40, and execute, and the data that came out just 3 data, which is all the cost per day is more than 40, which is premium, compact, sports, and SUV. For the next is curious for, I choose for from the table booking detail, where booking status was B. And when it execute, there's 6 data that booking status was B. And the next one is I take from billing details, and the condition was total late fee less than 10. There's just one data that total late fee less than 10. And next I will explain about create 5 multi-table queries. For the first one is I will take the data from the table employee name. Okay, next I will explain about create multi-table queries. And for the first one, I will take the data from the table customer and employee. The data that I take is the first one, front name, which is from table customer, and name it as customer name. And the next one is driving license, also from the table customer, and name it as license. And the third one was employee name, and I name it as person in charge. The employee name is data from the table employee, and when it's execute, this was the output where 9 customer, and the table just got the customer name, patient, and person in charge. The second multi-table was I choose from car category and car. The table of car category and car, the data that I take was car model name, that was named as car model. The next one is brand, and the last one is number of person. And when it's execute, this was the output. And the next one I will explain about a query that include aggregate function. The first one was count, select count first name from customer. From the table customer, there's 9 data, so it will execute 9. And for the next one is select count first name employee ID from the table customer, that group by employee ID. So this was the output. And the third one was I use average. I take average for the total amount from the table billing detail, and for the average was 105.6444. And the next one is select minimum salary from the table of employee, and I got 1,800. And the last one was select maximum cost per day that I take from car category, and the output was 60. That's all from me, and thank you.